Taylor Swift is like J. Cole.
Tate McRae is fine as hell.
I'm familiar with her game.
She is nice looking. Yes,
but he's in the room with his girl.
I slid up talking shit, thinking I was texting Justice.
Rookie mistake.
One of my dogs like squeaking the fucking toy. I actually sent my shit talking comments about Ava.
she going crazy in that toy.
Good morning. Let's go. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer.
Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, CHAP, and Justice. This is Morning Commute.
Wake me up.
I know we call ourselves the Messiest Morning Show podcast, but I did something so messy and it almost backfired. Thank God I caught it. It's Morning Commute. My name is VONT Leak, joined by my brothers in podcast crime, Justin Chapman, but we call him Chap.
What's good?
And Justice Greg.
Good morning.
You guys ever go to talk shit about somebody? Like, I'm talking shit about Chap, right? And I'm typing, and I'm like, oh, Chap is the worst, and he's short, and he thinks his haircut is clean. And I'm texting Justice going in, but instead I'm accidentally texting Chap. That's what happened to me.
Rookie mistake.
Who'd you text?
Right.
I have to be very, very vague with what I'm about to say. I was watching somebody's story. They reposted a video of themselves that somebody else took, and I commented something insulting that person, thinking I was commenting, right? So let's just say Justice posted a video of Chap, and Chap reposted it. So instead of sending my shit-talking comments about Chap to Justice, I sent them to Chap. That's what happened in the scenario, and I'm not going to say what I said or who I said it to. God forbid they listen to this, but it was, thank God I saw them before the person read them, and so I unsent quickly because it was on Instagram.
See, that's the great thing about living now, that we have the unsend button.
Yes.
When I did my embarrassing moment, I didn't have that, because this is back in high school, like 2017.
Oh, you're guilty too?
Yeah, I'm guilty. 2017, we had like a group project going on, and it was a person and it was getting on my nerves. They were doing some dumb shit, and I was like, yo, I said something along, I was like, yo, they dumb as hell, or like they just need to get out of here, whatever. And then I saw it sent in the chat instead of to the homie I was talking to. I'm like, oh shit! Now I gotta follow up. I gotta clean this up. And I was like, oh, I'm joking, y'all. It's laughing emoji, LMAO. I'm like, nah.
I think that's the worst part, when it's too late and you have to clean it up. Because I was sitting there thinking, right, what if this person saw this message? And how am I going to try to play it off? But then it's funny because you think you come up with this like unique, like, oh, they're going to believe this. And they know, damn, they be like, shut the hell up. They know that you meant every word of what you said.
Bogus.
Yeah, something like this has happened to me, but I didn't try to clean up. I just stood on it. So I remember I was talking to this girl, and this is before my feminist days, right? So
yeah, Justice is a feminist.
So she was a little toxic. I was a little toxic. We were having, it wasn't an argument per se, but she was like, bro, stop talking to me. And it's like, she sent me her Cash App. She said, Cash App me something. So
whoa.
No, she didn't Cash App. She said she wanted me to Cash App her.
Still,
right?
That's the problem.
So I screenshotted the chat and I went to send it to my boy. I was like, yo, can you believe this? As soon as I checked sent, I sent it to her. And this was before you can unsend text.
Yeah.
So she's like, wow, that's crazy. She was like, nah, like you got something to say it to me. I was like, I bet I'm not sending you shit. And then we got into it, but
would you have stood on it if the unsend button was, or like, did you just stand because there was no way to walk out of it?
There was no way to walk out of it.
Yeah.
I just planned on ignoring her. That was the plan for me. But yeah, like when it was there, there's no cleaning up. Like, oh, I was just joking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I sent it to my boy, like, you're bugging. I'm not sending you $100 right now.
See, I did something similar, right? I'll be honest, I had I guess a wet dream about a girl back in like middle school, high school. Is that what we call them? I don't know if grown men call them that. That's what they are, right? I had a wet dream about this girl when I was in maybe early, maybe 9th grade. And I went to go I was texting my boys, shout out my boy Kadir and my boy Nook, about it. And then I guess at some point I put my phone down and I picked my phone back up and I texted them like the dream, but I didn't text them. I texted the girl that the dream was about.
Damn.
And she was, I don't remember what necessarily, particularly she said, but she definitely was like, huh? And there was no way to walk out of it, because it was like, oh yeah, me and Cindy were on the couch and then she put her hand here and I did this, and it was so bad. And me and the girl were close too, so it was like, this is
awkward as shit.
Not close to where it wouldn't be awkward. Because if you're close with somebody, like you could easily laugh it off. No, it was awkward as shit after the fact.
I'm sure. There's really nothing like, relationship ruined. There's no more, not hanging out after that. That's rough scenes right there.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Thank God for the unsend button. If anything ain't good, it's the unsend button. That's the best thing we have right now.
It's the Messiest Morning Show podcast. Later on the show, we think we figured out who's doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
Sure.
And I have strong feelings about it. Kind of not happy, but we want to know what you think. That's on the way. Plus, they released the best rappers under 20 list. Who put this out, Justice?
It was Complex.
Complex put out the best rappers under 20 list. Are they doing like an end of year wrap up thing? Because I saw they put out like best podcasts too.
They like to do these lists. It's mostly engagement farming.
Okay,
and we're falling for it, but it's definitely an interesting list. So
we'll
do it.
Well, we'll dive into that and more after the Black Twitter Report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
Did y'all see what happened with Lil Nas X?
Nah, what happened?
Well, he didn't put out new music. I'll tell you that much. Lil Nas X kind of had his little peak.
Why you had to shit on him like that?
Because I miss Lil Nas X, and when he had his little run going on in like 2020, 2021, he had like interesting shit. I remember when we were doing this show as a radio show in college, and Call Me By Your Name came out, the song where he was sliding down a stripper pole to hell to do a lap dance on the devil. Yes. I remember hearing my brother Justice Greg say that, and I was like, haha, great analogy. No, that's exactly what the fuck happened in that music video.
Yeah.
And now he's going crazy. He was hospitalized as we're recording this early this morning after a very, very bizarre incident in LA. He was seen walking on Ventura around 4 a.m. wearing just cowboy boots and his underwear, which I think is like, that's not the weird part. I think that's typical in Lil Nas X, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on.
That's typical.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. No. Go ahead, babe.
Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La la la. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Batsy boy, won't you give it to me, baby?
This right here, my brothers and sisters, is a good devised publicity stunt.
You think?
Let's talk about it.
It's
you think?
I'll put money on it that it's a publicity stunt. Who is out there? One, you're a celebrity. It's 4 a.m. Ain't nobody around. You tell me one person is in LA recording this man's walk by. Come on now. Come on. Let's be real here.
Yeah. If this was anybody else, I would disagree with you, Chap, because this seemed real like Amanda Bynes-ish. Like it seemed like a straight mental breakdown, definitely drugs involved. Like I would say this dude is going through it right now. But again, this is Lil Nas X. His whole career, he's done over the top things for attention and for attention only, and for rollouts. So I don't have to agree with you, Chap. I feel like it smells like a publicity stunt.
I disagree with the both of you. I think it's just a cry for help.
Really?
So what? But when someone spirals, you can see the patterns, right? Let's look at Justin Bieber. Let's look at, like you said, Amanda Bynes. We have not seen no past events with Lil Nas X that's showing signs of spiraling. Maybe I'm wrong.
But Bieber, although yes, he stopped touring and stuff because he was going through his shit. He was seemingly treating his wife like ass because he was going through some shit. But then he dropped an album literally with 24 hours, not even notice. So I'm rumored to believe a lot of that was a rollout, right?
No.
I'm rumored to think that a lot of that was a rollout. This Lil Nas X, I feel like he's past his peak. People are going to care about Bieber for the end of time. I think if Lil Nas X dropped tomorrow, the world's not going to stop the way that they did for Bieber. So I think it's genuinely a cry for help.
And that is exactly why he would need something like this to be a publicity stunt, because nobody cares anymore. And that is what happens when you base your entire career off getting attention like this, and instead of focusing on the music. It gets to a point where you're not doing crazy shit. Now people don't care about you. You know what I mean? Because when you go the double route, it's for attention, man. You know what I mean? And some could argue that maybe that plays a part in it. Like when you play with the devil, eventually the devil play with you. So maybe it could be karma involved, but I'm gonna have to agree with Chap. This smell like a rollout. I think we're getting a new Lil Nas project coming soon.
Justice
Q4.
just went deep as hell. My boy said he's reading the Book of Satan right now. Nah,
I mean,
it's just mad. Like, if look at the video, it just looks mad strange. You know a publicity stunt when you know when you see it. Again, I feel like a lot of these celebrities these days just be calling TMZ like, yeah, I'm gonna be around the corner. I may be there, I may be not, holding a McChicken, screaming some random ass song. This is clearly what that is.
I think it's a cry for help, but it also, like I said at the beginning of this, I feel like this is just a typical day of Lil Nas X. But do you think if you all think this is a rollout, and I want to know what you listening thinks, whether this is a rollout or a cry for help or somewhere in between or neither at all. But he got arrested for this. Do you think like it's worth getting arrested for to like amp up? Yeah. Hey, something's coming.
The arrest was a part of the publicity stunt. Come on, VONT. Read in between the lines.
Arrested, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sure he did get arrested, but like
where's the mugshot? Where's the mugshot?
I don't know. I'm reading. It says multiple people reported the incident. LAPD got involved. Once on the scene, Lil Nas X reportedly charged at the officers. They had to subdue him. Then they told paramedics he was suffering from a possible overdose and had to be transported to the hospital where he's currently getting treated. That
don't look like overdose to me.
Also, mugshot, I said charged. I didn't say charged. I said arrested.
I do think drugs are involved for sure, but it's probably a mix of drugs and this being for publicity, for sure.
It ain't no drugs. Cut this out. Act like I don't know Lil Nas X. Stop it. I'm coming for you.
Don't do that. Lil Nas X might get turned on.
Chap about to take a trip to Old Town Road.
Nah, don't say that.
We are definitely a feminist-friendly show, but I am going to pit a couple of women against each other in a couple of minutes. I want to know who you think is like reigning pop music right now, which is funny because Justice is not a pop guy at all. So I'm very interested to hear his opinion. We'll do that, but we got to talk about this best rappers under 20 list first. It dropped. Complex put it out, right, Justice?
Yeah, so Complex, they put it out. It's basically 20 under 20 list, just rappers, and this is for right now in 2025. Gotcha. So
20 under 20 or 20 under 30?
20 in their 20s, my fault. Excuse me. We were talking about it, like some of these names definitely surprised me. Like I didn't know they were under 30. Like some of them, like it's like, damn, you've been game that long, you still under 30? It's crazy. Like Chief Keef just turned 30. Like that's crazy to me.
Chief Keef?
Chief Keef just turned 30. He did all that before 30 years old. Yeah, let's run through this list real quick. Definitely interesting. So at 20, we have Nino Pade. Have y'all ever heard of Nino Pade?
Yeah.
No.
Dope new artist. I like Nino Pade because like he has that like melodic sound, but he can also rap too, and he's like a great storyteller, like hood storyteller. Number 19, we have Hollis, which I am not really familiar of.
Yeah, you guys are both more like in the rap head game than I am. So tell me who I need to be put onto.
Yeah, well, I mean, even he said he's not a rapper. He leans more towards like EDM and hyperpop. Definitely like intense music. So this is definitely not for our generation.
This is why I be wary about Complex because they be throwing people in there that they not even in the genre. Like
for sure.
Right. The fact that the artist himself, I'm not really. That's funny as hell.
Number 18, we got Cash Cobain, who's killing it right now.
Cash Cobain's like 24, 25, right?
Yeah, he's 27. He's 27.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. Like the whole like sexy drill, slizzy music, definitely fire.
Yeah, I feel like he's created his own like area, which is good. Yeah, because he's gonna be known for that. That's great.
I could never get into rap. What'd you just say? Sexy what?
Sexy drill.
And what else?
Slizzy.
Yeah, slizzy. Yeah, I'm not that guy at all. I am not that guy.
I think
let's talk about Taylor Swift.
but I'm gonna send you something. I think you would honestly fuck with it, or maybe not. But you might.
So you both know the type of music that I fuck with. Like I like melodic rap, but like
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
17, we have Lucky. Surprised he was under 30. He's 29. That's straight drug rap. I fucks with Lucky though. Now we're getting some interesting names. So 16, we have G Herbo, which I also didn't know was under 30.
G Herbo is definitely like he's definitely hitting that 29 mark. I know he wasn't over 30 yet, but I'm a big fan not a big fan, but I do like G Herbo a lot. I feel like his lyrics are very inspiring. Also, he's like just a really down to earth person. Like I feel like I fuck with him.
15, Lil Yachty. I feel like Lil Yachty has really progressed as an artist.
I know some of these names, but I'm waiting for names that I'm like privy to.
But wait,
now we're getting
Lil
to
Yachty though.
But I don't really like. You're not gonna ever catch me listening to Lil Yachty.
Now we're getting to them.
It's an acquired taste, in my opinion. Would you say the same thing, Justice?
Yeah. Now he makes more like an alt rap. Like we play my.
It's always been an alt rap though.
Yeah, but it's different though. It's different. But yeah, now we're getting some more names that VONT knows. 14, we have Rod Wave, who's 26.
Yeah.
13 is Sexy Red, who low key I feel like should be higher. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, say what you want about Sexy Red. Like, if she drops a song, more or less it's gonna be a banger. Like, I feel like she has so many bangers.
It's not because it's good though.
It's a bang. It's a banger.
It's not.
I don't know, bro. Sexy is not like Fat, Juicy, and Wet. The joint with Bruno Mars was like, okay. Nobody was fucking with the joint that she did with Bieber, and like maybe because those are her features.
I don't know, bro. I feel like sometimes if you turn your brain off and just listen, her shit be fire sometimes, bro.
That's the key right there, man. Just to turn the brain off.
Sometimes you gotta turn the brain off. Number 12 is Saw Baby.
I feel like we talk about Sexy Red at least once an episode lately.
because she's fire, bro.
Don't say a legend. You was dead about to say a legend. I heard you.
I was about to say it.
Don't you dare.
Because she's not a legend yet. She will be though. She will be.
That's okay. More names.
So yeah. Saw Baby number 12.
Okay.
Who I'm not super familiar with. I've heard some.
Me neither. I've heard the name.
28. Yeah. 11 is Doja Cat, who I thought would be higher. She's 29.
Doja's not 33 or 34. I thought
she's 29. And you know what? Maybe that plays a part of it because last year she was just like 2, but also last year she dropped her album. I guess she hasn't really dropped that much music this year.
She's dropping a song as we're recording this literally tonight, and then she dropped an album September 26th or something like that. Sometime in September.
I didn't even know that. I'm hyped to hear that. But Doja, she's really dope. She's really dope.
I've not been a fan of Doja and like her also like demonic era. We were talking a little while ago about Lil Nas X and like how if you dance with the devil, he'll come back for you. I feel like Doja Cat in like whatever her last album was, I was just not rocking with it because of.
Was it not Scarlet?
I think so. And I just hush.
A real dad right here.
Ava wasn't fucking with Doja Cat.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited to hear it. So 10, we have Lil Tecca, who
Lil Tecca is definitely young as hell. Yeah, he's younger than us,
and he has like a really big fan base. And Lil Tecca is somebody who I didn't expect to last as long. I thought he was gonna fizzle out, but
really,
yeah,
you thought he was gonna fizzle out.
Yeah, because that happens sometimes, especially like with rappers in his genre.
But I feel like he had a good growth going on. Like I feel like
he has. He had
his virality moment. And then, like, it kind of just, like, died a little bit, but it didn't die all the way. So I felt like he had some momentum there that it wasn't going away.
Number 9, we have Lotto, who's also killing it lately when it comes to the female rappers.
Definitely.
Lotto has a lot of bangers. I feel like she should definitely be up there.
I would say a lot, but she has a great flow.
In the last couple of years, she's definitely had a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
a Lotto?
A Lotto, yeah. She got a Lotto. Let me chill.
She got a Lotto ass.
We got to speed through this. At 8 is Ken Carson, who, again, I'm not really a fan of. He's part of Playboy Cardi's label, Opium. Not my type of music, but to each their own. 7 is NBA Youngboy. Again, not a big fan, but...
Wait, one thing about NBA Youngboy, he just got mad kids, and he's
got like 13 kids.
He's crazy. One thing I will say about NBA Youngboy, though, is he's independent. Like, he drops most of his music on YouTube, so... Gotta salute him.
He also has a very strong fan base, very strong, and I give it to him. Like I'm not in his fan base, but his music's all right. But his fan base ride or die.
Yeah. Now we get into the questionable. Like, why are they this high? 6 is Central C. It's a little high for me.
It's
a little high for me. I know Central C has some bangers. He's just on a song with Drake.
Yeah.
That's a little high. That's a little high for me. I don't know. Like I don't know about all that. And then 5 is Big X the Plug. I get it, right? I get it. He's high right now. I feel like he just came out. Like, I didn't hear a Big X the Plug before last year.
Same.
I like Big X the Plug, so I'm gonna keep him in that top 5 right now.
I guess for right this second, sure. Number 4, Loki should be number 1. Is Glorilla.
No, what?
Glorilla is killing
Number one.
Under 30, yes. When it comes to female rappers,
Doja Cat should be closer to Glorilla.
Agreed.
I agree with that. I'm just saying, when it comes to female rappers right now, and I'm not even the biggest Glorilla fan, but I feel like it's her and Meg. I feel like that's the 1 and 2 right now when it comes to the female rap game. Like, if just talking about consistency, bars, catalog, everything, Glorilla is killing it right now.
I'm interested to see if Cardi's gonna come in this top 3.
She's over 30.
Oh,
yeah. Number 3 is Yeet. I mean,
I'm not a big Yeet fan.
me neither, chat. Me neither. You know what? Maybe we're getting older, bro. Because like these, I'm not impressed. I'm really not. The number 2 is Doechii, who
should be number 1.
That makes sense.
People have a lot of strong opinions on Doechii.
Wrong opinions.
Yeah, it's either like you love her or you hate her. I really like Doechii. I think it's too soon for like top 3.
Too soon? Nah.
She dropped her album, which was amazing. I need to see what's next. I need to see you do it again before I put you up there. You know what I mean?
I guess. I feel like she's already gave the signal that she's going to the top. So I feel like the fact that she's in the top 3 makes sense.
But we've seen people get there and then they drop something else and they fall off. Chance the Rapper. Like we've seen that.
No, don't do that because Chance was on a good run for a little bit too. Chance had a couple of great projects before.
You're right.
He fell
You're
off.
right.
He wasn't in no top 3 though.
But no. Well, first of all, no. People were putting Chance is the next. Joe Budden said he was gonna be the face of rap for 15 years. Like people were putting Chance up there, and VONT said it. Chance was proven. Doechii is like she's had music before, but it wasn't popping off. Like
that's a lie. That's a lie.
All right, man. And then number 1 is Playboi Carti. That's another one who you either love him or you hate him. I think Playboi Carti is definitely for the younger generation one of the more influential. 100%. I feel like this is a good ranking. He's also 29 though, so he won't be there next year. Gotcha. But definitely interesting ranking for sure.
I think a lot of this doesn't have to do with music; it has to do with influence. If you get what I'm saying, like you said, Playboi Carti, one strong ass fan base. He's riding the top right now. He's got mad collaborations. Of course, he's gonna seem like the biggest rapper at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. Oh shoot, why am I forgetting his name? Lil Durk. Lil Durk's definitely in his 20s. Is he not?
He might be 30 now, bro.
Okay, because I'm not surprised he's not on this list. I thought Durk was in his 20s. I feel like Durk should be in his
32.
20s.
He's 32.
Ah, got you.
Go follow us on Instagram at Morning Commute Pod, or else you won't get invited to the cookout.
Fellas, it's so funny. We were going to talk about this last week and just didn't get to it. Taylor Swift has pretty much ruled my life. No, ruled my life the past week and a half. She announced that she was going to be on Travis Kelce, her boyfriend's podcast. And then she announced that she was going to do an album. And then she announced when the album was coming out. It's just been announcement. Because Taylor Swift has to make everything a goddamn event. I don't know how much more money that woman needs. I don't
know. It seemed like from this side, VONT Lee hating right now though. I'm sensing a lot of Tate hate coming from that side. You know what I mean?
I'm not a fan of just how calculated so much seems, right? Artists are supposed to be authentic, and I'm sure Taylor Swift isn't her music. I don't know that because I don't listen to Taylor Swift on the regular, but just everything that she does seems calculated and in some capacity inauthentic to me.
All right, Supervillain Studios, let's get this together. 20 Swifties against VONT League. We're going to do this.
Ooh, that'd be fire.
And see how that turns out.
That'd be fire. But you know what, VONT? I feel like you can say that about a lot of huge artists. Like a lot of those big artists are like that. They're super calculated, and I guess you kind of have to be. You know what I mean? Like Kendrick Lamar is very calculated the way that he did the Drake beef and parlayed it into the Super Bowl halftime performance, and then parlayed that into his tour. It was very, very smart.
Beyonce is arguably the most calculated artist.
Extremely calculated. You know what I mean? It's just I get it. I don't like Taylor Swift either. She doesn't make music for us. She doesn't. It's just how it is. But
did you guys hear why people think that Taylor Swift is going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime show next year?
I don't think Taylor Swift is actually baking sourdough bread. I think it was an Easter egg. Where is the Super Bowl this year?
You told me during the break. It's in Santa Clara. Levi's, where the
Stadium.
Niners
play. Who's the Niners mascot?
Sourdough Sam.
Sourdough Sam. She said she's thinking about sourdough 60% of the time. When she's going on and on about sourdough, how much sourdough she's baking, 60% of the time, it's Super Bowl 60 in Levi's Stadium, home of
she
Sourdough
is going to do the Super
Sam.
Bowl.
I think she's doing the Super Bowl.
She is going to do the Super Bowl.
I think she's doing it. Okay, there's another one, too. There's another piece of this. She said, specifically, thank you for screaming for 47 seconds for me. 47 seconds could be a connection to her Eras Tour stop at Levi's Stadium was her 47th stop on the Eras Tour.
It is very much a reach, but Taylor Swift and the Swiftie, they're so calculated, Taylor Swift at least, that those could be real life Easter eggs that are alluding to something that she might be doing.
If she put like that much time into like teasing,
she does, bro, and that's what I'm saying.
I honestly respect it. I do, because I like little stuff like that, like attention to detail, especially because I feel like a lot of artists are like real lazy. So I like stuff like that.
Word.
I just couldn't imagine caring about Taylor Swift this much.
But that's not you.
Like, to figure this out.
You're not the audience.
You're right. You know, you're absolutely right, Chap. And you know what? You're right, because like after MCU videos, I go on to check the Easter eggs to see what I missed from the movie. So you know what? I get it. I do. I
don't think this is happening, guys. I'm usually the optimistic person. I'm just not gonna take this here. I just think it's.
You're not buying it?
No, I'm not buying it at all.
But
you're
Chap,
telling the conspiracy theorists here.
But Chap, sourdough.
I don't give a damn. That can mean bacon. She about to have a baby. I don't give a damn.
Taylor Swift is not gonna have a baby. She got too big to like. Taylor Swift is too big to like stop everything she's doing. Travis Kelce too, to have a baby.
It can always happen. I feel like that would really like. I'm gonna bring y'all into the world of music for like 30 seconds. Random shit like can get your music like just boosting in a quick amount of time. Look at like Eminem, right? People don't listen to Eminem new music. They listen to his old music. When he released new music, it's not to go listen to the new music. It's for them to go remember the old music that they got into Eminem for.
Taylor Swift doesn't need that though. People are going to listen to Taylor Swift no matter what, whether it's old, new, whether it's re-released. People are going to listen to her shit no matter what.
But if she announces that she have a baby, now you just got more people back into the fandom. Now you got another thing to talk about. Yeah, a new album, that's cool. We expected Taylor Swift to have a new album because she's an artist. But now she's about to be a mother. We never thought Taylor Swift was going to be a mother. Now we got something new to be talking about. Maybe I'm reaching it.
If she's pregnant, why wouldn't she just announce it right after her performance? Performance,
like Rihanna did.
Rihanna was pregnant performing.
Been there, done that. She's not going to do something that somebody did before.
That's true.
She could though.
Taylor Swift.
Beyonce did it. Rihanna did it. Like,
yeah, and 3 legends.
Nah, she ain't.
3 legends. Like, what do you mean? Like,
no, bro. Taylor Swift is one of a kind. And she's gonna do her own thing. I don't think she's pregnant, and that's not what I'm saying. But I think I don't know. I'm not saying she's pregnant. I'm just saying something like that. I feel like can happen earlier than her doing the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Last Super Bowl, we had Kendrick Lamar, Samuel L. Jackson. It was very, very, very black, and I feel like the NFL is like, all right, y'all had your time.
Or imagine Taylor Swift does the Super Bowl, but Travis Kelce isn't in the Super Bowl, right? It's gonna turn off so many people from watching, but at the same time, more than half of people that probably never watched the Super Bowl are going to watch for Taylor.
Yeah, and that's what like the NFL is getting out of it. Like they're getting new viewers. But that was the same thing when she came to the Super Bowl last year. It was like, oh, more people are going to watch because they wanted to see Taylor Swift in the stands.
And more people did watch.
And they did. Yeah, you're right.
Nothing would make me happier more than to have her perform at halftime when the Chiefs are losing like 41-0 or something, just getting absolutely dogged.
I don't think the Chiefs are going back.
No, I don't think so either. But I have a crazy comparison, right? Taylor Swift is like J. Cole, right? I know this is gonna sound crazy.
Okay.
Hear me out. Not musically, obviously, but I feel like the reason why Taylor Swift is so loved, it's not because she's the best singer. It's not because she makes the best music, because objectively, I don't think she does.
She doesn't.
It's the relatability.
Yeah.
The relatability in her music. And that's the same thing with J. Cole. J. Cole was never the best song maker. He's not like the best singer, but he was so relatable, bro. And that's why he had built such a cult following early on. And I feel like Taylor Swift's the same way. A lot of young girls, a lot of just women, period, really, really relate. Because a lot of times she talks about breakups, which is everybody deals with heartbreak and stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of a weird comparison, but
I want to shift gears a little bit, right? We're talking about pop stars. I got to see one of my favorite artists and my future wife in concert this past week. I went to go see Tate McRae.
See, that name did not come to mind.
And
I don't see her as a Tate McRae person.
Tate McRae, first of all, she's fine as hell. Let's talk about that. And yes, Justice probably Justice is not a pop guy. So I don't know if Justice knows one Tate McRae song, but Tate McRae is fine as hell.
I'm familiar with her game.
She is nice looking, yes.
But he's in the room with his girl.
Nah, thanks. And I know VONT's girl not home because he said my future wife.
No, she knows. She's out on the couch and she knows.
I just say that all the time.
Alyssa, my girlfriend knows. I don't give a damn.
Look,
and she knows this is my future baby mama.
She's looking at you. See, you just started.
I think Tate McRae and Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo are all better vocalists than Taylor Swift. Who do you think is like bigger in terms of pop out of the three of them? Tate McRae, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sabrina Carpenter, right? Because I was thinking a lot about Tate, who I don't know if you know, Tate McRae was a dancer before she was a singer. She's like a professional dancer. And what I loved about her show was she put so much thought into the production, like the lighting and like the visuals behind her, but also the dancing. Her and her background dancers was phenomenal.
Wow.
But I feel like Tate McRae is finally having her moment, but Tate McRae's been around a long time.
Could have fooled me.
She's been around a minute, but for some reason it feels like Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo, who kind of just popped up, are bigger than her.
Well, that's because they had the whole beef and they're Disney Channel stars.
I don't think the beef is Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter were in like a love triangle with some guy. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Yes, it does.
I don't think it does, bro.
That was just publicity talk. They got the music. The music was based on that.
This is from an outside perspective. I'm not in the pop scene at all. I feel like the biggest right now is definitely Sabrina Carpenter. I feel like she's the hottest right now. But if we're just talking about in general, I'd probably say Olivia Rodrigo.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I feel like she probably has like the biggest fan base. I'd say Tate McRae is probably the least famous.
Which is such a shame because Tate is, like I said, she's been doing music for a while. Olivia Rodrigo popped up out of nowhere just 3-4 years ago. And Sabrina Carpenter has been doing music for like 10 years, but didn't pop off until about a year ago.
I know Sabrina Carpenter is from Disney.
So was Olivia Rodrigo.
Rodrigo is from Disney.
Yeah, so was Olivia Rodrigo. Tate McRae, I just heard of from last year.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like Disney took that boost and pushed him off, and the beef just heightened that. So Tate McRae, she's been around a long time, but her name wasn't synonymous with music until recently.
Well, you know what, Chap? Maybe that's what it is. She need to beef with somebody. She need to catch a body.
No, I don't think she needs to beef.
Tate McRae catch a body, then she gonna go into super stardom.
Yo, imagine the marketing meeting. Like, nah, we good. let that Negro out of here, please. You cut this. let him run out of here. But I think I don't think she needs to do all that. I think she just needs to keep doing what she's doing. Like you said, Vaughn, I think she has a lot of potential and she has a lot of talent.
Potential?
Potential.
I feel like Tate McRae is pure talent.
That's what I'm saying. She has more potential to go even higher than she is now.
That disappoints me just because I feel like Tate McRae is such like pure talent without the boost of Disney, without like Sabrina Carpenter. We've talked about this on the pod, is very gimmicky, which it works for her. Like very much like like I try to be innocent, but like I low key, the sex appeal there.
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo isn't that.
But Tate McRae did the same thing.
I think this is a good way to look at it. You put these three on a tour right now. Who's opening and who's headlining?
Olivia Rodrigo's opening.
No way.
No, that's not true.
No way. Tate McRae is definitely opening. Definitely.
You think?
Yes, and I think
Olivia
Rodrigo would headline, but it could be Sabrina Carpenter.
I don't think that.
I think Olivia has way more headline experience. She's headlined more tours, and her tours have been bigger than.
No, she hasn't.
Yes, she has.
Not more than Tate McRae. No, she hasn't.
Look at these festivals. Let's do some research. I'm gonna bring some research for next time. I'm telling you.
I don't know. So you think Tate McRae would headline that?
I think both Tate and Sabrina would headline before Olivia. I think Olivia is just the opener.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. I really don't. I don't.
Hey,
let us know in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
We like to end the pod with something messy that happened. We call it the messy moment because we are the messiest morning show podcast. There was a Justin Bieber impersonator at a club, I don't know if this was somebody that does this on a regular or this is, you know how they be doing those lookalike contests lately?
Yeah.
But he popped up at a club with everything that Bieber has, the tattoos and the saggy pants and like the buzz cut. And the dude was there for about 5 minutes doing a performance before people realized, oh, this wasn't Bieber. And he got bounced from the stage. Not before he ran up a $10,000 tab at the bar, though.
I don't know how people can live a life knowing like your life is based on impersonating somebody else. Because look at these Elvis impersonators. You go to like Las Vegas. It is Elvis impersonators everywhere. Like that's what they do for a living. That's how they make their money. Like it's got to be crazy. Y'all don't find that crazy, or is it just me?
I definitely find it crazy. And I'll take it a step further. I feel like that is the same. Like I feel like the online equivalent of that is people who run stan pages. Like Nicki Minaj fan page. I feel like that's equally ridiculous. It's just it's on the outside now. So
I disagree.
Why? How?
I disagree. I feel like they're just being a fan. Like you're being a fan. You're posting memes. I don't think they're trying to pretend to be the artist. Now there are some that do. I agree. That's kind of weird. But if you're just a part of like the fan club, fan page, whatever, you cool. You chilling. When you start becoming the person, I'm posting. I'm Sabrina Carpenter. I'm such and such. Now you got identity crisis. You need to go to a psychiatrist.
And there's a lot of cycles like that.
Yes.
That convince themselves that they are that person. Not just artists, even like just regular celebrities, actors and stuff. Like I am this person.
Yeah.
I feel like it's equally pathetic. Like, have y'all seen like when people do like people host like Drake lookalike parties?
Yeah, they do them all the time.
That's just it's bizarre to me. It's just
50
dudes dressed like Drake, no women. Like it's insane vibes. Insane vibe. The only thing I respect is like when like Michael Jackson impersonators, because then they really get the dancing down. That I respect.
I don't respect that. I respect that even less because he's dead.
What is that?
It's weird.
But what if it's a good? What if he's really like doing like? What if he got the move?
I feel like there's some great MJ impersonators I've seen. I feel like the only thing that's a little shady or weird or whatever it is, because obviously you got to put the powder in the face and stuff like that, especially if you're dark skin. So it's, people look at that with a side eye. But and other than that, if they got the skills down, the dancing skills, they chill.
I don't know. It's weird to me.
I don't know. I feel like do you think as a celebrity you feel flattered that like, damn, I got a whole challenge of people who want to look like me?
I cannot imagine celebrities are like flattered by it whatsoever. Because it's creepy. Because then those are the people that start to get so obsessive that they, try to follow physically follow the celebrity, find out where they live, and go to the same coffee shops and shit that they do. They start showing up places. It's weird.
Yeah,
for sure.
Agreed.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. But that's the Messy Moment and the Messiest Morning Show podcast. Thanks for listening, man. Episode, what is this, 36?
36, yep.
36.
Yeah. We're going to get the hell out of here and let you enjoy the rest of your week. But thanks for always tuning in and kicking off your morning with a little bit of mess. You probably can't put us on the Bluetooth at work or listen to us in the car with your kid, but we appreciate you allowing us to put a little mess in your life. You can go follow our show on Instagram and TikTok at Morning Commute Pod. And keep listening every single week. If you listen on Apple or you listen on iHeart, the good news is you can also watch us three ugly ass Negroes on Spotify. Search Morning Commute Pod with VONT, CHAP, and JUSTIS. Or if you go search Supervillain Studios on YouTube and check out the show visuals there. You can find me on Instagram at VONT Leak. That's VONTLEAK. And catch me on the Dave Ryan Show weekday mornings 5:30 till 10. Chap.
You can find me at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP on Instagram and TikTok. Justice.
Follow me on Instagram _Justice and tap into the Supervillain Show on YouTube, Supervillain Studios, and on TikTok, just the Supervillain Show.
Thanks for listening. Also, leave us a review, 5 stars, 1 star. Be honest. And if you tapped into this morning show thinking you were going to hear something wholesome, you are sadly mistaken. We are the Messiest Morning Show podcast. It's Morning Commute.